18 hour all gear up, and let me introduce Naresh Mirani as well as Kunal Bosra. Very good morning to both of you gentlemen. Good morning. Bright Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, bright Saturday.
Brighter for you, Naresh, isn't it?
Yeah, way brighter.
But it's looking bright for the markets of late as well, right, Kunal? Given the fact that we've seen stable performances from the markets over the last few trading sessions, do you think this stability is here to stay?
So I think, of course, today may not be a stable day because historically budget days are supposed to be very volatile. But then when we look at this, on historical basis, the last 3 times in the 3 budgets, the net closing for the index has been absolutely flat. So I think except for 2021, where the markets were a tad bit more volatile, both in terms of closing basis as well as on the intraday charts, we've seen the markets going to a very stable zone, at least on closing basis into the budget. Now the best part about the markets, what we've seen the last 2 days, is the drop in India VIX, and that's in the anticipation of that the markets would probably be a lot more stable. We've seen reduction on the FIIs in terms of the short positions. So these are 2 very important data points which the markets are going into, which means that the markets are going into a tad bit lighter on the budget as well as a much more confidence.
Right, so that's the take coming in on markets. Naresh, let me come to you. Yes, the markets have been stable of late, like the way how Kunal was also talking about how the India VIX as well, the trajectory on that particular front. It's the broader markets that's been causing a lot of pain in the market of late, right? So what's your sense about the broader markets going ahead?
So if you look at the broader markets, the indices are down 15-20%, but if you look at a median fall across, it is 25% plus. So majority, say 85% of the stocks are roughly down 20% or more. You have 60% of the stocks more than 30% down. So in this scenario, we need this event to get over without any major reaction. And then we get into a recovery for the mid caps and the small caps. All
right. So it's the big event. I'm sure you've made your picks then. Kunal, what are your picks for our viewers then?
So I'll bet on large cap names. And I think the first large cap stock, which I believe at current level should be a part of everyone's portfolio, should be Reliance Industries. I think it's a classical bet at current levels, and especially with the fact that the stock has corrected more than 20-25% from its major swing highs previous year. So that's a buy from my side. I would look out for 1320 as a shorter term target, and stop loss could be kept at 1235. The second bet is SBI. We've generally seen PSU banking stocks, they generally react on the positive side, especially during the budget day and post that. So I'm betting on SBI at current levels, expecting targets of 800, stop loss at 750.
All right, so it is 2 large cap plays, Reliance Industries as well as SBI's large cap for you as well, Naresh?
Yeah, so the large caps which I'm looking at are names which have corrected and now forming a base. So first is a buy on MGL. The stock has corrected from 1900, 2000 odd levels, went all the way down to 1100 to 1300 band. Yesterday it gave a breakout in the short term, and the stock is at the same price where it was maybe 6-8 years back as well. So looking at it as a turnaround play in the near term as well as for the medium term. A stop loss at 1350, target price of 1500 in the short term. Second is a buy on UPL. The stock has gone nowhere for a long period of time. Multiple attempts have been failures before. Finally, we are getting it on a knock towards that 600, 620 resistance which is there for a year. And also a strong base which has shifted from 460 to 540 levels. So expecting this to make an eventual move towards 700 plus, stop loss at 570.
All right. So
if you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.